Welcome back. With me now is Cinda Seamon, and she is, of course, the community relations person for the Hilton Head Fire and Rescue. And Cinda, welcome. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Usually you're with Bob, so I'm excited to talk with you today. So, you know, here we are, summer in the Lowcountry, which means it's hot and it's steamy, and it's going to be hot and steamy for the foreseeable future. And so we want to make sure that people that are here visiting, or even obviously that live here, are safe every day, because we have things like heat stroke, heat exhaustion, dehydration. Let's talk about some safety tips about all of those things.
Okay, so yes, it's hot. It's very hot. Temperatures, or feel like temperatures, are above 100.
Right.
We really have to be careful. Think about doing things in the morning. Early morning when it's not so hot. Once you get into that middle part of the day, it's really hard to manage. It takes a stress on your body, that kind of heat. Stay hydrated. That doesn't mean with sodas and alcohol and other things. It means Gatorade and water, and plenty of it. Wear light colored clothing. Just don't try to do anything strenuous during the middle of the day. Honestly, anymore, the mornings are it, and it's still getting hot by about 11 or 12. So just, you know, pay attention, stay hydrated. That's the main thing. Don't overexert yourself. A lot of people vacationing aren't used to this, and they get out and play tennis or riding bikes, and all of a sudden they realize, wow, this is a lot harder than I realized that it would be.
It catches
when
up
I got here.
more quickly than they think.
It does.
Yeah.
And then it can be too late. So you've got to stay ahead of the game, especially with hydration.
Well, and let's touch on that just for another second, because you talked about water and Gatorade or something with electrolytes, because I think sometimes people just think water, 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 but that's not enough.
It's really not. And I think you'll realize when you do start drinking other drinks with those electrolytes and things that you need in them, you feel it in your body. You're feeling a little bit better. It's giving you a little bit more of what you need, because you're doing a lot of sweating usually in this kind of weather.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about some of the warning signs. So if somebody is not feeling well, how do we know if it's just simple dehydration or if it's getting something more serious?
First thing that's going to happen is heat stress or heat cramps. It takes a stress on your body. It usually will happen at the end of the day if you've been doing a lot. You could be standing around a hot grill grilling for a while, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've got cramps or spasms. Okay, that's the first sign, the heat cramps. Get inside, get cool, hydrate. That's the very beginning stages. Then you get to heat exhaustion, where now you're really feeling tired. You're feeling it. Wow, I just don't feel great. Again, that's the next step. You want to go ahead, get hydrated, cool down immediately, get inside, stop what you're doing. The last stage is going to be your heat stroke, which then you are so hot, your skin is so hot, and you're not even sweating.
Okay.
That's a very dangerous sign. The core temperature could be up to 104, 105, which is deadly.
Wow.
If you get to that heat stroke, you could be delirious. You could be sort of dazed and not really know what's happening, a little bit disoriented. That is a call 911 situation right away.
Right away. Okay, that was going to be my question, because with the first two you can kind of manage them on your own, but the third one is no holds barred.
Exactly right. And the first two, if you're still feeling bad, then never hesitate to call 911. If this is not right for you, if this is not how you usually feel, and the cool and the hydration is not working for you, address it right away. So it can just catch up with you very quickly, especially if you're not used to it. And like I said, even just standing around a hot grill for a while grilling.
I never would have thought about that, but I mean that elevates the temperature as well.
And let alone if you're exercising, riding a bike, playing tennis, even walking can just take a toll. So, and your body can only take so much water per hour anyway, so you really have to stay on top of it.
Well, Cinda, thank you so much for being here. Great tips. It was good to see you. And make sure you are staying safe and hydrated out there, and we'll be back in just a moment.